So it begins. I feel like I'm looking down on you a little bit. You're at an angle, but it's fine. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Mental Musings. So, it's Friday the 13th. Do you feel lucky? Well, do ya, punk? I don't even know if I've ever watched that movie. I probably have once upon a time. But we're here to talk about how ridiculous this holiday is. Holiday, day, movie day of nonsense. I say that with a whole bunch of stuff in the back of my head. It's like, guess what happened to you today on this Friday the 13th? Oh, it's good times, really. But I'll make sure everything's working. I always forget to check. We're good. Excellent. I like that. So the first thing I have to ask is, what do you think about Friday the 13th? Holiday, exactly. Emily Chambers. Hello. Schwelcome. Schwelcome, schwelcome, schwelcome. Schwelcome. Welcome to this. It's a weird one, man. No one says like Friday the 13th is a thing. We're just like, there was a movie made. It's terrifying. Look out. Where is Jason? Beep, 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 beep. You know. The Bourbon Syndicate. Cheers. Welcome. Sorry if I'm cutting that early. I can't hear it. No headset on, I mean, no hearing myself. So I don't hear what you hear. I hear what I hear, which is me talking. And no changing in the voice. Oh, let's start with 12. Thank you, Mr. Great Shot. Yes. I guess I should say the news about the pinned comment. Ooh, I haven't pinned it, have I? Ooh. That's dangerous. Oh, great. Did I? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Can I? Did I? I'm not doing great. Damn it, I did. It's good because it was automatic, but also... All right. I also have to make sure you guys can see me. See your chats. See your chats. Hold on. This is how all my streams start. You should be used to it. Today's just one of those days. To say the least. Understatement of the year. Understatement of the year. Alright, you're gonna black out for a second. I always forget to turn the intro off. It's a thing. But now I can officially show the stuff. Emily Chambers. Huh. Bourbon Syndicate. I'm going to move this. Bourbon Syndicate. Hold on. Shush. Oh, God. Okay, that's good. Something I ordered has just arrived. Let me go get it. No. Shush. Quiet. Notifications. Mr. Great Shot. Yes, Bessie. Okay. I don't need 3 reminders. Stuff it. I'm going to murder someone. Well, this is more than one package. It should only do it once. I don't think I ordered anything else. Whatever. Figure it out later. Rob Smith, happy Friday the 13th. Indeed. Eva Williams, you're disturbing me by being here. Hello. Eva Williams is my superstition. Every time he's here, I'm like, I don't know what you're going to do, man. Okay, let's start with the really stupid stuff. The superstitious nonsense. that I think is hilarious and also awful. Awful! So I've had a car that I drive for 16 years. It's a 17-year-old car. It is done. Officially done, as per my mechanic. So it's a 17-year-old car. I've had it for 16 years. It's a good run. What did it in was going through some floodwaters accidentally. Wasn't a plan, just couldn't see the road. And also the road was flooded. So my car went through 2 very large amounts of water and then gave up the ghost. It's been at the mechanic for about 2 weeks. I've been borrowing Papa KillCo's car. That was harder to say than I wanted it to be. Since then, because I got to do stuff, and Dad's not driving around right now. But I found that news out about an hour ago. So my Friday the 13th is a little different from yours. I'm still not superstitious, but damn it. At least I can say it was because it's Friday the 13th. Yeah, Bessie, if you want to know the name, why I named the car Bessie, I didn't actually name it. I just realized when I was in a difficult situation, and your car is like, something's going on. Specifically, I'm thinking of going up a hill on like slick ice. It had just been raining and freezing, and they hadn't really sanded the roads yet. And my car was doing one of these up a rather steep hill. I'm like, come on, Bessie. Come on, Bessie. Let's go. You got this. Oh, but Bessie's done. Maybe I'll name my next car Bessie. I don't know. Whenever that happens, that's really the big one. So any contributions to the I don't even know what to call it. Like the whole concept of getting a new vehicle in my head is just it's been 17 years. 16 years. 17-year-old car. 16 years I've had it. That is about 36% of my life-ish. I think I was talking to Cliff earlier, trying to figure out the math. No. Instagram. Stitious, not super though. You're right. It's like, meh. You can blame it on the day. That's really it is. You stub your toe, blame it on the day. Your car breaks down forever and it's gone. Blame it on the day. You catch a cold, blame it on the day. Why is this guy punching the same thing 4 times? Good God. Friday the 13th is lucky something good has to be on the way. Well, I mean, I've had enough of like the beatdown that life's been giving me lately. I'm good. No more. Can't drink whiskey. Got no car. Got no job. I mean, this is the job. So. What else was there? I've lost track of all the bad things. This is a good thing. Focus on the good. I have my soundproofing, aka they finally put me in a padded room. No one's surprised. Done like noodles. I am unbelievably done. There was part of me that's like, I don't want to do the stream tonight. And I was like, I'm not going to let superstition win. No. Let's start with I have food over here, so every once in a while I'm going to like dip off to the side because I haven't eaten since 10 a.m. Okay, so here's the deal. Well, first, talking about Friday the 13th, we have to talk about 12. Yeah, right, 12, what? Note where 12 shows up in your life. Just does. 12. We have 12 sections of our days. One like 12 to 12, and then 12 to 12, right? Weird. What was the other one? Oh yeah, 12 months. Weird. Why is that? Why did we all agree that's a thing? You have to think about that, why 13 might be like, ugh, that's not what we do here. We don't have 13 months. That's insane. We'll never. So we'll start there. And then we have to step into, what do you know? Christian religious superstition around Friday the 13th. Look it up. It's really a thing. I don't want to think about it because religion and me are not keen. But of course there's going to be something like that. It's not just Christian religions. There are others. Easily, you could just search for religions, superstitions, Friday, or the 13th. Not necessarily Friday. Just the number 13 is enough. Friday the 13th is a different thing because that movie happened, and now it's Friday. Oh God. Patty, nice. Now I need to invest in a jacket for you. I already have one, actually. Don't worry about it. Don't ask where I got it. Other stuff, other superstitious stuff. Supposedly, once upon a time, there was 13 steps to the gallows. So, you know, like the gallows. Yeah, you'd have to step up 13 stairs before you met your demise. So that could be enough to make it like, that's unlucky, that's weird. Also, tarot cards. Nonsense. But, guess what? Guess what's the 13 card? Death. For tarot, the 13 card is death. A little superstitious there, like, that's a weird coincidence. Good thing I don't believe in tarot stuff. No problem there. 12 days of Xmas? Why not? You can have mine now. Dad, I can't take your car. I will borrow it for a while, and whenever I figure out what I need to figure out, whatever that is, I don't want to take your car. I know you're not using it much. Yeah, for now, thank you. I don't think I could do that. It's like, it's a nice car, Dad. You should drive it. Or Mom would drive it. I mean, you need more than one car. Simple as that. What else? Yes. I found this one out too. And now I'm looking at it going like, you son of a gun. So there is the rumor that if there are 13 letters in your name, you're cursed. For those of you who know my full name, check the numbers. That feels a little different than when I found that information out. I was like, haha, that's silly. Today, I'm going, oh, weird coincidence, yeah. Yeah, I've been borrowing Papa KillCo's car for a while now. It's a nice little car. It's got like what is it called? The window thing on the top, sunroof. It's got one of those. It's really neat. Very good for this weather. I gotta admit, I'm like, yeah! Cruising. It's a red car. My car was silver. One of my first cars was red. That was a Chevy something. It was a two-door. I really liked it. Maybe I'll find one of those. Ugh. No. If anything, having the car for 16 years has told me, from just trying rental cars out, it's like, oh, my car is like technologically out of date now. I had to use like a Bluetooth plug-in thing to get the radio to do, listen to Spotify. It was weird. The worst part is I have to clear out the car. Thankfully. It's not that much of a mess. I try to keep it fairly clean before its demise. And I was really thinking of cleaning it up even more when I got it back, but nope. It's going to be scrapped parts. Hopefully I can get some money for it. The guy said $500, and I was like, I'm going to ask him for $700 because I just paid $800 for the muffler replacement. And I'm also going to give him a list of other terrible things that have been happening to me. It's like, geez, man, please. $700. I'll be happy. We can part ways. I don't think it's going to happen. Papa KillCo, if you want to hint Mom that. Those are the words he said, but I don't want her to go after him. I want to talk to him first in person before we deal with that, because I don't know what the heck to do with a car that doesn't work anymore. Water got into the motor and just totaled it. It was like, no. That's not where that should be. They even drained it. Tried to get it to work. Anyway. Yes, here's a fun one. I just have like a list of little factoids that I picked up just from watching one video. But hey, it's interesting for you guys to know too. In Britain, once upon a time, Friday was when people were hung. So that's the thing, Friday the 13th. And also, interesting factoid, again, this is one of those weird ones. On Saturday, people would be hung over. You got that? Weird one, huh? People would have a night out while they watched lynchings happening and people getting done in. And then the next day, because they drank too much, they'd be hung over. That one I'm not sure if it's 100% true, but it sounds good. Like, you never know no one knows why they say I was hung over. There's so many things, if you look at it just a little bit, you're like, wait a minute. Why do I even say that? Why am I hung over? What is that anyway? Like this, I'm like, oh, is this hung over or is it something else? I definitely, like, if you, after too much drinking, I've done it in my youth. I did it a while. The last time I remember having drank too much was 2 years ago when I was in Kentucky. And, you know, I went to a big event in Kentucky and drank a little too much by accident. Didn't mean to. I had to save someone from their own beverage. And I think that was what did it. You know, there was some generosity from the poor, and he's like, I can't drink this much, I gotta drive. I know, well, if they pop in, I'll be able to confirm. And I'll tell you. Here's the other thing. There are different unlucky numbers at different places. Again, if you're curious, and you're like, 13 is a bad number, any other country. I think in one, like China, it's 9 or something weird like that. There's like, random numbers. Now, some good stuff. Positives. Positive. Let's think positively. 13 is a good thing. The first 13 states in the USA. Rhode Island being one of them, just so we're clear. That was a good thing, technically. I look around at the country today, I'm like, maybe we should just say 13. What else? Baker's dozen. Who doesn't like a baker's dozen? You can't tell me that you order a baker's dozen and you feel like that's unlucky. You just got an extra piece of bread. You got a whole other one. Or whatever the heck you ordered. Who doesn't like that? I want a baker's dozen right now. I'm going to eat so much stupid food. Ugh. This is the drawback of not drinking anymore. You find other little things to get your attention. For me, it's usually sweets. But at this point, I'm just like, I'm going to go out and eat meals at restaurants or something. I don't know. But I'm also kind of, considering the situation I now find myself, I'm even more stuck in groceries only. Nothing else. And what else? Oh, this is a weird one I found out. I'm like, should I talk about this? This is one I didn't even, mostly male audience, really, so, But, 13 lunar cycles a year. If you don't know what a lunar cycle is, look it up. Extra carbs, oh God. 13 bagels and paper 12, right? Right. And also 13 seems to be the life cycle of nature and the moon. Weird that. Things we don't think about. I like to think about the moon. We're getting a full moon soon. I love full moons because then I can turn into a werewolf and rage and rip things apart. At least that's the feeling I have right now. I hope that sounded funny. I don't know. Ugh. But it's rough. My Friday the 13th is definitely a different one. Extra gluten. There you go. I haven't ordered a baker's dozen of anything in a while. I could. There's a decent bakery down the road. But they're expensive as hell. Zenboot knows what I'm talking about. Groundswell. Oh, it's so good. Muffins there are insanely good. Cost like $7 though. So, I'm on one leg right now. Yeah, Papa KillCo's doing better. I saw him recently. Can't tell what day it is anymore. But Papa KillCo's going to see if he can go back for his treatments again in Monday. So they're going to be heading up to stay at a hotel on Sunday. I wish them luck there. Hopefully he can get that done. Continue with that. After feeling sick for so long, it's like, okay, I got to get back to the other thing I was doing. Drink some water there. Have some cake. I don't know. Something. Do positive things. Whatever you can manage to eat. That's where we're at this point. Go buy a baker's dozen. What'd I say? The moon? Returning to wolf? It's not meant to be mean. It's just, I found that interesting. I was like, oh yeah. Huh. There's I'm trying to be, what's the word? I'm trying not to be biased. Like, I can tell all this other stuff, and then I found that one out. And part of me didn't want to say it at all. But I also thought it was interesting. I don't know if it's really true or not. But it was interesting. That's it. Oh. And yeah, I know you're not a dude. I confused. I was ready for something else. I was like, no. But yes. I know you are. You're one of the greats. One of the few and the greats. And like part of my brain is like, women never watch this channel. I don't know. Yeah, nothing against the Only Chambers, honestly. But I know the... I'm thinking of the... What's it called? Not the algorithm. I fully endorse chocolate. In fact, I have some right here. It's the good stuff, too. It's Cadbury. Mess around. I have a bunch. I can send you one. I mean, it would probably get all messed up by the time it got there. But I have a box. Like, I have a box of these. They were given to me for my birthday month. Big freaking things, right? Look at this. Roasted almonds. Oh, yeah. I have some of that after the stream. But yeah, I don't know what it's called, but YouTube likes to tell you the general, the gender kind of thing for whatever reason. Like, this amount of your viewers are male. This amount of your viewers are female. Oddly enough, it's gone up. I haven't checked it recently. Just bought some dark chocolate. Yes, Rosemary, do it. Forgetting I can actually click on stuff. I'm not just sitting down, so it's a little more difficult. I have to kind of lean over and be like, hey, I hope you're enjoying my little moving aroundness for now on. For foreseeable future, even when the shelving, which is right here, gets put behind me, I still have a significant amount of space here now. I don't know how that sounded. I wasn't near the microphone. Oh. I lost it. That was about it for what I wanted to say. I thought it would take me longer to say all that. But let me know what your superstitions and thoughts and feelings on the 13th are. Because mine has always been kind of passive. I have a dear friend of mine who was born on the 13th of March? Yeah, March. Right around St. Patrick's Day. So I don't feel that's unlucky. She's had a rough life, I'll give it that, but you can say that about anything. I'm having a pretty rough time right now, and I was born on a real nice lucky number, apparently. I will bring that up, because that's the same thing. It's just a number. But the social acceptance is there. The fact that it's used at casinos, like 777 is lucky. You get that, like jackpot, oh yeah. Give me the money. It's never really happened to me. But it's kind of happened. And one of the silly slot machines I have, the 7 is in there. Bourbon Neophyte. Hello, you magnificent people. Also, I had some awful feelings, so I'm focusing on the positive. The Bastard's Ball is coming up. As you can see, the rental car fund is still there, but I'm leaving that to Super Chats at this point. Anything else, I'm going to have to pin, like I haven't been pinning the Venmo and the PayPal and the Mega Chats because I have Super Chats. Why would I? And now it's like, oh, I should probably just start having both again. One is a little more instantaneous, and the Super Chats tend to take a month. Good news, though. Another good news. The payment for last month is coming in soon? What day is it? Oh, it's the 13th. Yeah, so about a week that will show up, and then I can pay for something. I think I have to pay off the loan I have still. Keep that happening every month now. Got my credit cards to 0, and now I might have to screw them over again. I do not want to. Just another day for me. I don't have any superstition. Exactly. You know, I'm aware of it, and I think it sucks that what happened to me happened today, but also it's funny that it did. There's no like superstitiousness. It's like, oh, if I tell anyone, yeah, I got the news my card's done on Friday the 13th of this month, they'll be like, oh, of course you did. But it's been out of action for 2 weeks, so keep that in mind. Oh, so hungry. Damn it, I ate food. I ate something. Good God. Blah, blah, blah. Whiskey vampire? Hold on, reading. Bourbon neophyte, are you a whiskey vampire? That's what's happened here. That's why I keep... Okay, I can get rid of this, honestly. I hope you enjoyed the little factoids I picked up. I don't usually have, like, a note thing. That'll be something I have to get used to. Before, I could just drink whiskey and talk about whiskey. Now it's like, life sucks. Let's talk about that. Everything's crazy. I have to avoid the hot topics. Pre-dawn caffeine. Yes. Well, I'm looking over there going, I could use a coffee right now. It's because I'm having the same thing I eat for breakfast. I'm having a bagel, egg, and cheese here. Delightful. I made it myself. I feel like I should be having coffee. I got my fancy water, though. I need to remember to chew. Not good at that. It's a problem. Ugh. Taylor ham on that sandwich? No. No, ham can go bad. Eggs last pretty long. Cheese lasts pretty long. Bagels are frozen. They're from New York, so they remain frozen. And I just what's the word? Caffeine in the mornings do go together. Caffeine and everything goes together. They're from New York and they're frozen, and then I defrost them. There we go. Only takes like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Then I cut it because it's one of those bagels that hasn't been automatically cut. I got my own bagel cutter. New York bagels. Do not mess around with your bagels. And it's delightful. I'm very good at making them. Yeah, if I'm ever around you and we're like staying, if I'm near you and I can make you have all the materials. Like you have the bagel, you have the eggs, you have the cheese. I will make one for you. And it will be delicious. Ham doesn't go bad, it only goes to my stomach. And I have a chance to go bad. Well, you are not me. If I don't see it, I will forget. I have grapes. I'm supposed to eat those. I need to eat the grapes tonight. I gotta finish those off. I'm tempted to get them now. But those will go okay with this. Even if it is, an hour after I made it. Oh. Ew. Yeah, ham coming out of a can. I'm good. I'm good. I'm a carnivorous person, but no. Turn it into a cube. I'm not interested. I'll be honest, I just can't afford it. Canned or not. Canned or not, I can't afford to get any kind of extra stuff. Eggs, bagel, cheese. That's it. That's all I can afford. And it's good. I'm good at making it. But I'm also supposed to stay away from too many meats. Which is good because I already do. I don't have steaks or any red meat very often. I will have turkey or chicken or fish. That's my protein source. That's it. Oh, and eggs, but that doesn't count. That's not meat. A mirror ball and set up a rave in my apartment. I can do that. Hold on. It's not a mirror ball, but... Like that? It doesn't work because I have to be over there to do it, but I have weird overhead lighting. Right there. Actually, I might move my desk under that at some point. I still haven't decided. I have a lot to do. Like, not having a car of my own. I've had enough, like, depressing things happen to me lately. I don't need more. I'm, like, this far from just, like, fuck it. I'm going to stay in bed for the next week. Not going anywhere. Not doing anything. I'm lucky I have stuff to do. Bonus. Good news, everyone. Good news, anyone. I got some of that in my freezer. It's as minimally fried as it can be. And I actually bake it so it doesn't get more fried. But I'll be going to Working Man Distillery tomorrow at, I should be there at 3. They open it early on Saturday, right? Sure they do. I'm going to bring a friend of mine there. She hasn't seen it. And her dog, because they have dog friendly. They're good. Nick Perlman, cheers. Hello. Schwelcome. Schwelcome, schwelcome. It's a long time no see. It's always nice to see that very disturbing little icon of yours. Nick, do you believe in Friday the 13th? I don't. It's just a number. Like they all are. You could say that about, like, here's the thing. Take it like this. Friday the 13th. Okay, Friday the 13th. Next Friday is 20th? I can't do words. Yeah, 20th. Is Friday the 20th a scary place? Is it a scary number? No? But Friday the 6th. How about any Friday number? 13 is not any different. It's the same thing. It always has been. Yeah, most of you were probably along the same lines as me. It's another day. Granted, the car issue thing today was a thing. A really weird coincidence. But I do have to remind you, the car kaput itself 2 weeks ago. The car itself has been in the shop, just them trying to figure out if they can get it to run again. And they called me today and they're like, no, you should probably just... And I went, okay, now I need to figure out what to tell my insurance and what do I do with my license plates and how do I do any of this? I'm not really a great adult. No one tells me anything about this. Yeah, Nick Problem, yeah, I know. You know what it means? It means I have a talking point for a live stream. That's what it's for. Oh, that's great, Rob Smith. We had a similar thing happen. Not a black cat, but way, way back when I was but a boy. We adopted a cat, and she had 3 kittens. And we kept 2 of them. One went to the neighbor. And what else? Yeah. That was that story. And then we had another black cat. Her name was Inky, and she had a little white thing right under here on her neck. She was adorable. But those, unfortunately, those cats are long, long gone. Oh, and I did make the executive decision. Remember, some of you who knew the story about my cat Max and the Booker's Kathleen's batch that Cliff Smith went out on his own accord to find. Like I was done. I thought I was never going to have it. And he found it. and gave it to me, for that matter. I have decided that I will be opening that bottle for this year. So that'll likely be the first. Well, I'm not going to drink it. That's the thing. I'm going to taste it. That's my new thing. Oh, this is delightful. This tastes wonderful. Ugh. Keep your eyes open for short wood packing knives. What do you mean? No problem, and you two still have to get up here. I'm waiting. Newport calls you. The history and the ocean drive and the whiskey you can have. And the ocean. That's a big one I forget. It's like, you can see the ocean from here. I'm like, I know, it's right there. House Panthers are the best kitties, but I love them. Yeah. I like cats, but I know I'm not capable of dealing with that anymore. I did it for, 15 years? That's something. Yeah, there's my cat Max was about the same amount of time in my life as my car was. My car was only 1 year longer. Boring wall detected, whiskey uncensored. It's padded for my own protection. Whiskey husband, yeah. We're all very fortunate that we all know each other, no matter what the day, via the whiskey. Plus, I think I'm trying to look for a whiskey. I'm like, I have a whiskey that's 13 years old. It's pretty good. I believe it's the Glendale Mizunara 13 year, right? That's one I do like. I could go have some right now, but I won't. Running around the Great Teton, so all the bears are running. Oh, God. Yeah, she just went to see, I want to say Sting. That's not the right word. Prince? I went to go see his stage or something like that. That was wild. It looked pretty cute. She had her LLAP shirt on. I was wearing mine the same day. Recently there was Star Trek Day happened. On her birthday. So her birthday is Star Trek Day, which, I mean, come on. The fates aligned with that one. If you believe in such a thing. God damn it. My Patreon thing goes nuts for Whiskey Tribe on Fridays. Right when I start doing something. Right when I start doing this. Although I did do a live stream earlier, and for those of you who did watch me playing the boring game that Whiskey Uncensored loves so much, I found out the news in between the end of that stream and the beginning of this one. Like 5 o'clock. Prince's Bar in Minneapolis. I don't know where that is. I should. I know the name. But exactly where it is, my brain's like, I don't care. It's a place far away from me. Alice Cooper and Rob Zombie. What the hell, Mr. Great Shot? What the hell? Buy me a t-shirt. Rob Zombie, yeah. Do it. I do like Rob Zombie. I don't remember if I saw him as Rob Zombie. I feel like I did see him as White Zombie at like Ozfest something. Ozfest 98. Ooh, it probably was Ozfest 98. That was a good one. What news? My car is done. So that's a new life-changing event that's happened in the past couple weeks. Past 20-ish days. $22 ticket. What the hell? God damn. I would almost go to that. $22 to go see White Zombie or Rob Zombie. Sorry. They're getting tied in my head. Going to see Robert and Jonathan Licorice tomorrow. What? Stop, Cliff Smith. Get me something. I'm the collector now. I have become the thing I hated. I am the whiskey collector. Done as in it's done. No longer functional. Will not work. Bye-bye. No more. Can't drive. End of. 16 years I've had that car. That's shit, to be blunt. That's the feeling I got today. Keep picking up my phone and looking at it. Oh, there was an iRoot video thing that popped up recently, Cliff. Did you see that? Whiskey Uncensored, not a 17-year-old vehicle like mine. Not when it had water going all the way through it. But if you want to pay for the repairs, you know, purchase an entirely new engine, yeah, go ahead. I would love that. Please do that. Yes. Okay, good. I saw it, but I haven't watched it. I want to drink all the iron root, but I can't. No, the road I was driving on, like a regular old road that I drive on all the time, there was a big-ass storm that happened 2 weeks ago. The road got flooded. It was pouring buckets, so I barely even saw it. Like, I was just driving down the road like usual, and then fucking 3 feet of water plowed through it. My car just went, I'm done. It happened twice. Like, I plowed through the water once, got off the road, tried to take a shortcut through a parking lot. Parking lot was also flooded. Didn't see that either. So it went through 2 massive amounts of water in a row and gave up the ghost. And I had to wait for 3 hours to get a tow. So while that sucked, I'm now thinking of that 3 hours as the last time I spent with my car before it went away. That makes it a little better. But I had a feeling then. Car's been through a lot. And of course, my insurance is not going to do shit. There's that. I don't have flood insurance. Why would I? I barely have insurance. I can't afford good insurance. I can afford kind of insurance. Enough to say I have it. That's about it. You know, the car itself, it's got really damaged, I'd be fine. And if I got hurt, I don't know if I'd be covered for that, actually. Doesn't matter now because I have to figure out how to tell my insurance that my car is done. Tell my insurance it's done. Tell my state it's done. I have to figure out just the idea of where to start looking for a car. Maybe. Do you know? Do you know a guy who's just like got a real nice car that wants to just give it away? Give it away. Give it away now. Give it away. 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 The good thing is, I have serious anxiety and worry about bad things happening all the time. This was in there. If you'd like to know the next one, it's my computer. Foreshadowing, probably. Who needs flood insurance? It's not that. I'm on a hilly day. Well, here's the thing. It was in Fall River, and there's no ocean over there. It was as far from ocean as you could be. It was just the fact that the water, if you have to think about it, the water came down so fast and so hard that it flooded every area you can think of that could be flooded. It wasn't like all over, not, you know, water up to here for everyone, but for whatever reason, the roads took the brunt. And I'm not the only one whose car got messed up that day. I know that much. It happened to a lot of people. It didn't get inside, no. I plowed through it. I got through them both. The car did not get stuck in the water. It just went through it twice, and it's an old car, and it went, that's enough. I'm done. So that's that. Junkyard engine time. No. I'm good. I've had enough. There's too much shit's going on. I'm not going to try to bend over backwards to fix something that'll cost too much money. So Ben, again, if you want to help pay for that, cool. In my little world, not a thing. Not a thing I can do. Yeah, inside the engine, not inside the car. Buying an entire engine is cheaper than a new car. I don't know about that. The car itself, right now, technically is worth about $500. So paying any more than $500 for an engine would be silly. Again, if anyone here wants to pay for the repairs, cool. Otherwise, I don't have the ability to do so. I am in negative money. That's that. That's my reality. Everyone else is saying just like pay for the engine and stuff. It's like shit. That's not something I can do at all. If I could, I would. I can't, I won't. Simple as that. No, it's not worth it. Again, I put like $800 recently into repairing the muffler. That's just money I threw away. The car itself might be worth $1,000 or $2,000 if it worked, which it doesn't. So it's just sense. There's no sense in buying a $500 plus engine to put in a $500 car that might not work. Oh yeah, I know. Yes, Swiss considered, but I don't have the money for anything. Like engine, new car, nothing. Try to get that through your head, please. I'm getting annoyed. I understand you're all trying to give advice, but it doesn't fucking matter. It's done. Friday the 13th movie was filmed yet? No. I actually don't know where it was filmed. At all. Sugar Kitty, meow. No, we were talking about funny stuff. Like the whole concept of why 13 is an unlucky number. Why Friday? Friday was the funny one. Finding out what hungover was about. Beer truck. I remember beer. I remember the last beer I had, actually. Very likely Ragged Island. Very likely. 2 more nights of going stag until Hobbit is back. It's funny. Yingling. Sunday was 6 Ricans. What the hell? Oh, Ricans. I'm like, what do you mean? Oh. 10 miles from where I am at the moment. Much of it was at a Boy Scout camp in the out in our area. Camp Crystal Lake. That would make sense. I mean, it seems like a decent little place. I mean, it's hard to tell, like looking at it now, because that movie is so old. It looks janky as hell. Like from the watching the first movie now. But I've been to I did Boy Scout stuff when I was little, and there's a place called Camp Yagu around here. I think I remember the smell of it. Don't ask me why, but it was a nice place. 4-leaf whiskey. Cheers. Tell me what you're drinking. If you guys are drinking anything tonight, please tell me. I need to know. I'm so thirsty for water. Camp No Boo Skoo. Oh, nice. German Wurst is a butcher shop in the town where it was filmed. Hilarious. 4-leaf, my luck ran out today. On, weirdly enough, Friday the 13th. I'm on one leg again. I don't know why. I'm just stretching, actually. Just doing like these figure 4 stretches because I can. Craigellachie 13 for the day. Maybe some Egan 17 for your car. Yeah, there you go. Again, the car was 17 years old. I had it for 16. It had 20,000 miles on it when I first got it. And it was a $20,000 car-ish. So lightly used. Yeah, I guess so, Nick Brahman. I don't know how that works. Redbreast 18, 4-leaf. Don't tell me that. Why? Oh. Send me some, please. Then you'll keep the sample and not drink it for a year. Or more. Redbreast PX. Oh, please do. That's one of my favorites. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Thank you for at least telling me that you are enjoying it. Because I can't. Camp Crystal Lake sausage. That sounds disturbing. What's it made of? Don't ask. No, you don't have to do that. I mean, I will not stop you. But as you know, I'm a hiatus from whiskey for the foreseeable future. 1 year at minimum. Let my liver try to repair itself. See if it still works. Again, if you like whiskey, check your liver. Yeah, I know I did. But again, it's a challenge. It's a very serious challenge. For a whiskey guy who has a whiskey channel to be like, I'm done with whiskey for a while. All alcohol, honestly. I am going to be interested in trying other stuff, like weird mocktails and beers and stuff. I've said this a few times. like alcohol-free beers. But I'm going to look into them. Like, I don't trust anything that says alcohol-free because I know they don't really mean it. There's some alcohol. But it'll be about the same thing as me tasting whiskey. You know, have a sip, let it roll into my mouth, over my tongue, and then spit it out. There's still alcohol in it. It just went through my tongue instead of my stomach. Hey, cheers. Good night. Sweet dreams. Watch out for cats. Lock your doors and windows. Friday the 13th. Or that's just the normal thing you do at night. So there's that too. Remember to hydrate. Yes, hydration is key, everyone. Make sure you drink your water. Here we have Ben's favorite water, Evian. So good. That's the stuff. I don't taste anything. Nothing at all. It's just clean and, well, cold. It should be cold, but it isn't right now. I've been drinking that for the past 2 hours or more. Great NA beers. Ooh. We have a local brewery. Well, we have a couple local breweries, but the one I like to go to is kicking. It's packing it. It's doing good. It has events. It has food trucks. It has giant, beautiful property. It's wild. It's in the hometown I grew up in, so I have to like it. It wasn't there when I was younger. I think it only started 7, 8 years ago? I'm not even sure. But I've been going there ever since they started. It's another one of those random little things. You ever have those things in life where you don't know why you do it, but then it ends up being like a significant part of your life in one way or another. For me, it's that brewery. I just decided to go there. It's not like it's local. I just heard about it. I was curious, went there. Me and Papa KillCo went there a couple times. They initially started with a lot of IPA stuff, which I didn't really like, but they had a flight that I would do. So every time I'd go there, I'd get to do a little flight, see what I liked best. Keep notes. I kept notes for whatever reason. It was probably because I was also in the same area of trying to figure out what kind of whiskey, or not whiskey, what kind of beverage I wanted to go with. Because there was whiskey, there was beer, there was sake, there was wine. 4. Until I actually just stuck with whiskey. Hop water, really good, no alcohol. I don't like the taste of hops, though. There you go. Yeah, I want to have my window open. I don't have my window open for live streams because this light in front of me here is very bright. And I will go out the window. And I also make noise. I'm a very noisy boy, and I don't want it to echo through the vestibule here. Vestibule courtyard. We don't want that. Ragged Island's class. Zenbood can attest. It is a choice environment. I will look I look forward to going back there to have a beer again someday. Next summer, maybe. Big maybe. Honestly, it depends on what my liver looks like in about 6 months. And even then, my consumption of alcohol will have to change drastically. The good thing is you guys will be able to drink all my whiskey for all these raffles I'm going to do. I'm have to do them. Otherwise, the whiskey is just going to sit here and look at me and judge me quietly. Oh, hey, there it is.
I'm back.
There you go. It's hard to do this. Glendale, 13 year. Delightful stuff. Mizunar, you know? My back is bothering me. I feel so old. Ooh. Do your stretches, everyone. Ugh. Oh, God. When in doubt, have a waffle. Oh, Sugar Kitty, I plan to tomorrow morning. I got a waffle with strawberries and blueberries and butter. Sounds good. Sounds good. I do it every few days. I have protein waffles. I have an excuse. Trying to get my protein in. Waffle. You're just smothering it with maple syrup. Yes, all natural maple syrup. I have my little ins. Fun thing, though, I haven't updated anything on my sober journey. But it's been 23 days. God, I thought it was 20. Ugh. been 23 days since I had a drink. As far as have I noticed any changes? Not really. But I have lost a little weight, and without trying. Like, I haven't been doing anything different other than not drinking alcohol, and I've lost about 2 or 3 pounds-ish. So we'll see. We'll see if that continues. We'll see if exercising more vigorously will help with that. I did that recently, and my arm still hurt a little bit. I've learned that ibuprofen is a thing you can take for pain. I kind of forget that's an option. Since I knew I was going to have a drink most days, or most every other days, I just didn't use painkillers. Because, you know, you're not supposed to drink alcohol and take painkillers, so. Now it's like, oh, I hurt. Oh, I can take a pill for that. Sober October should be easy. And your next dry week will be a breeze. It will. It'll be so easy. Sober October can go to hell. Why don't I just do a video about all the different chocolates and candies I like for Halloween? No. Yeah, in 6 months. So I'm almost a month in. Wait, I lost track. Yeah, sometimes in February. February is also when I'll be having my physical. So I'll be having a recheck of my liver, probably, and blood work, and a regular old physical where they're like, can you still stand up? It's like, yes, I can. Cough. Turn your head and cough. It's like, ah. Good stuff. I guess I'm just looking forward to the 6-month check-in. If nothing else, you know. But that's very far away. That's next year. And I'm just going to enjoy right now. If I can do that. If I can do that, after what I've heard today, it's been a long time coming, unfortunately. Yeah, 16 years for having a car is pretty good. 36% of my life, I think. Cliff, you're still here. We did the math. Kind of. 63, 30, 36, 29, 36-ish. So that's something. 36.4. Thank you, Cliff. Yeah, that car has been with me for 36.4% of my entire life. And then you have to do like the math about, well, up until 21 was the only time, or no, 18. I could drive when I was 18. I could have driven it at 16, but I didn't. I waited until I was 18 for whatever reason. Probably because we couldn't afford another car. But yeah, that's that. That's that. It's both like really sad and upsetting and frustrating, but also, I mean, I'm having enough really drastic changes in my life to just not be surprised. It's like, oh, my car's done. All right, well, put that on the books with soundproofing my apartment, and let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, stop drinking alcohol because of my liver. Okay, that's cool, too. Well, what else we got there? Dad getting sick. It's like, oh, come on. Stop. I've had enough. We're good. Oh, I can't take it. Circuit Kitty, thank you. I haven't been saying the Stream Elements thing. Thank you. Remember to smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. We're slowly creeping towards 1,000 subscribers. I'm doing more shorts and silly nonsense that I do to try to keep the channel moving in a good direction. Now, if I can't drink whiskey, I'm still absurd. And I like playing games. I'm still being tempted by World of Warcraft. And again, I don't have the money, so. Once I do, though, it's World of Warcraft again, going back deep into that. Playing that game for years. And there's a new Space Marine game that looks pretty awesome, but. No monies. So, if you want to help me with that. Shush. Oh, that's the thing. So, if you want to help with that, you can become a patron. We have a patron counter down there somewhere. Patron on the Patreon. Or you can become a member of the channel. Appreciate it. Thanks. Do that. Force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Oh, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Oh, don't stop. This is how I dance. It's dreadful, isn't it? All right, folks, 8 o'clock. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.